Hey there, YouTube. Make Mine Marvel with another statue unboxing and review. This is the Sideshow Miles Morales premium format, the exclusive. Very excited to get this statue in. I've been getting a few of them in recently. Kind of seems like statues come out in batches. So I got a few in lately, but this one I've been most excited for. And, super low edition size, only 500. This happens to be number 37 for the exclusive. And I've had a little spot right there waiting for him with his first appearance behind him for a while now. So I can't wait to fill that up with him. And let's get this sucker cracked open and see what we got. All right, so there's the styrofoam. It's just one container. The larger compartment's the top with the Sideshow label as always. Let me get this opened up here. And just slide this over. All right, and here's a statue. We got a few base pieces here. Some more base. There's the main part of it. The head, exclusive head. Looks like his hand holding the mask. His other hand in his body. All right, so the base, it doesn't have a ton of weight to it, but it's really, really nice. You can see in the skin, there's a ton of sparkles to the paint. And this is done already right away. Like, this is really nicely done. The translucent paints for the mouth, the teeth look almost like acrylic. Get some really, really nice sparkles there in detail. This Venom is based off the Venom in the Ultimate universe. See his hand's piece of the base there. Get this one here, and we'll build the base around. You see there's some keys and stuff that the rest of the base kind of goes around. All of Venom's like symbiote stuff. We'll get it there. And here's another part of the base here. You can see the giant key, and that keys into that large key there. It just goes right around and in. Again, nothing of this is really heavy, but it does look pretty cool. So that keys in pretty easily. So that piece went on the other side. This piece here, which has a similar key, goes on this side, and they just kind of connect into each other. Like that. See all the camera's doing a great job of picking up all these different blues and purples and a ton of sparkle throughout this base. This thing is painted very, very well. You can see the seam right there, back of the statue or the side of the statue, so that's hidden pretty well. And then another piece that goes in there. And there's the third piece right up in here. And then the translucent tongue, which magnet and pegs into the mouth. So now that the base is fully assembled, before I put Miles on himself, just wanted to give a shot of this. I mean, that wet gloss look that the camera's picking up really does have a wet gloss look to it in the paint in person. It's so well done. Really, really nicely done. The Venom itself, the main Venom's definitely a little more blacker, less gloss, but it's still got a really nice sparkle and shine to the paint. The camera's kind of picking it up a little bit. But then all the symbiote stuff around it, that's really, really glossy. Really, really nice. And I really like how the base kind of interlocks. You can see the seams, but they kind of interlock within each other when you get them all put together. Really nice piece. And so here's Miles himself, his body. You can see a nice big peg there with his right in the wrist. And the body. Painted perfectly. There's not not a paint line out of place. Fully sculpted statue, quarter scale size. So just when you're putting them in, you know, that peg, round peg, just make sure as you're coming down the wrist of the suit, you know, that seam from where the sleeve and the glove meet, they kind of hide each other. Just make sure it's lined up at the proper angle. And also just make sure that here, you know, the knee comes close to the tendril there. So just make sure that clears. Other than that, those are the two big things to look for when putting this together. All right, and there is the way the collector's edition of the statue looks. Really nicely done. All this webbing and stuff, it's all raised, it's all sculpted. Every line's painted on top. So it's really nicely done. Seam is very well hidden. All the little lines, you know, from the suit to the head, neck, they all line up real nice. So like every little line's lined up with the suit line. You can see here as well, you know, like that line, that they're all lined up. So it hides the seam really nicely. This one here, it's tough when making the, you know, a hand for a glove. You can kind of slightly see the seam in the back. You know, if they probably made this one piece without a separate hand, obviously, you know, there wouldn't be a seam there. So it might be hidden a little bit better, but it's okay. It could be done a little bit better. And that might be just me. Maybe I need to tighten that up a little bit. But I'm going to take these off and put the exclusive pieces on. All right, and there's the exclusive pieces. So Miles Morales is unmasked. Wow, come on. There we go. His unmasked portrait, which is done real well. He's got like a good, you know, for a teenage kid, he's got that, like, I mean business look. You know, eyes up, eyes forward, furrowed brow. Looks good. And then the extra head, I like how he's holding the mask. And I like how they made the mask too. It's not completely flat. It's got, you know, some dimension to it. Like it's, you know, blowing in the breeze as he's swinging around. I'm not sure how well this exclusive works with the overall statue, him, you know, jumping over Venom, unmasked. You know, he'd probably not want to be holding his hand or holding a mask in his hand while he's fighting a major bad guy. But it's a cool exclusive. Let me take the head off itself, because this is one of the best male portraits I've seen Sideshow do. It's really done real well. I think they nailed, man, sorry about this. Hold on. Let's figure this out here. We can do better on the focus. Here we go. Yeah, they nailed the skin tone. Looks really good. The eyes look super solid. Hair's got a nice sheen to it. Great, great portrait. All right, so I want to give a few more spin arounds before I get him with the rest of the Spider Universe display I get going on. As far as texturing the overall suit, most of the black part is just smooth black. There's not much texturing to it at all. And then the Venom's killer. It's really, I mean, this, my opinion, really is a sleeper hit, this statue. I don't think anyone was expecting big things. You could kind of tell because of the 500 ES edition for the exclusive. I'm sure, you know, usually with Sideshow, they keep their edition sizes low if people don't go crazy on the pre-orders. So the fact this was only 500, not a lot of people pre-ordered it, and I think a lot of people are going to be scrambling to get this. And, you know, Miles Morales' popularity skyrocketed since the animated movie came out, too. So, great sleeper hit. I think this is going to be a very sought-after statue pretty soon. All right, let me display him with the rest of the Spider Universe. Take a look at how he fits in with the rest of them. All right, I have to get pretty far back to get him into the shot, but great scale with all the other quarter scales. Since he's a teenager, he is smaller than the rest, but he's true quarter scale, which I really like how they made him, so they fit in right in line with the rest of the Spider-Man lineup. As you can see, they did a real nice job. It looks killer. The only problem is now I'm definitely out of space here. But very happy with how this turned out. Very happy with the whole Spider-Man setup over here. Definitely a piece worth waiting for. Man, I can't get over how those colors really pop. Those blues and purples. Really, really nice. Real eye-catching. Hey, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Take care.